Hey everyone, Steve here from Press by One doing another casino review, a Craps Info production. All right, so today we're going to talk about Aliante, Casino, Hotel, and Spa. Many of you probably have never heard of Aliante, but it's a nice little casino. Aliante is far north Las Vegas. In fact, there's no probably about it. It is the northernmost casino in Las Vegas. All right, you can see where it exists. It's way up there, so it's probably going to take you a good 25-30 minutes to get there. It looks like that's a full highway going east west right underneath the Aliante Casino. It's not. It's got a lot of stoplights. If you're coming up, you go straight up 15, and then you go west on the 215. It's a lot of stoplights for a bit. So personally, I think probably the fastest way to get there is going to be 15 to 95 north up toward Reno, and then take the 215 and go east. So kind of, zigzag your way up there, probably be the best. But just use your GPS, of course. GPS will tell you the best way to get there. There's a phone number, so you can call ahead, make sure the tables are open, find out what the minimum bet is, find out how crowded it is, that type of stuff. This is Boyd affiliation, so this is one of the Boyd casinos. So if you have the Be Connected Players Club, you are in business. And there is the website, aliantegaming.com, and table hours. This is very important, y'all. Table hours, 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. So if you're expecting to play 24/7, it's not going to be at the Aliante. So don't show up there in the middle of the night expecting to play, because you will be sorely disappointed. So let's talk about the actual tables itself. So they have two tables. Only one. One is only open on the weekends or when it's really crowded. If it's during the week, a holiday or whatever, they'll open up the second table. I'll be honest, I've been there a number of times. I've never seen the second table open, so that kind of just stinks. Tables are 12 foot in length. I would say these are medium, if not a little more medium bouncy. So it may even make that bouncy a little bit more. So there it is. Does have plexiglass. This is a Boyd casino, so it's got plexiglass on the sides and it's got plexiglass in front, which really can get in the way of people who throw. If you're throwing backhanded, it might get in your way. If you're right-handed, well, if you're any-handed, if you're throwing backhanded, it's probably going to get in your way a little bit. So you need to be very aware of that. If you're throwing from the ends, your follow-through is going to be drastically restricted because of the glass in front of you. So I only like to play at Boyd casinos if I can be at stick left one or stick right one. I don't want to deal with the plexiglass, further down where I'm trying to get a stronger throw. Because of the plexiglass, they do allow 4 per side, so that's easy and nice. Bubble craps, yes, they have bubble craps. 6 seats per bubble craps. Max odds at the Aliante is 10x. I've not seen $5 tables there. Somebody told me that they have, but I've never seen it. $10 minimum is usual bet. That's what you're going to see almost all the time. And then, of course, 15 and 25 when it's really, really crowded. They have 2 different bonus bets. The table that's open pretty much all the time has the all, tall, small. The second has the repeater table. Remember, the all, tall, small means you're betting, you bet 1 bet on if you're going to make the small, which means you're going to roll the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 before you roll the bad number, before you roll the 7. The tall part of the bet means you think you're going to roll the 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 before you hit the 7. If you hit the small or if you hit the tall, it pays 31 to 1, which is pretty cool. Now, if you hit both the small and the tall, then it's referred to as make them all. That's the all part of the all, tall, small, and that pays $151. which is really good, 151 to 1. Repeater table just means you're going to get compensated because you've thrown the same number, you know, the same number a number of times before rolling a 7. So in that one, the 2 and 12, you have to roll twice. The 3 and 11, you have to roll 3 times. 4 and 10, 4 times, and so on. So nice and easy. 5 and 10 is 5 times, and then 6 times for the 6 and 8. 6 and 8, you get paid $90 if you get the repeater, and then for the 2 and 12, you get $40. And then the middle is, you go up as you go through the middle. It keeps getting higher as you go along. All right, awesome. Oh, and field info, I actually know this answer now. It's just 2x. So I had the question marks, but it is 2x. So apologize for that. 2x for the field. So here's what it looks like. This is what the inside, sorry, it's a little bit blurry on that bottom right-hand picture. I hadn't realized how blurry it was. But, it's a nice looking little casino. It's very clean. It's got a nice smell. It's even got a nice little smell to it. Ceilings are decently high, so you don't feel claustrophobic. It's not bad. Here's your view of the tables. They used to actually have a third table before COVID hit. The third table was, in the, making a C, if you will. So you got these two tables, and you got one on the left that was, faced perpendicular. The table that's being used right now in this picture is the all tall small table. The other one, the one that's not being used, is the repeater table. And like I said, I've never seen it open because I don't like to go when it's super crowded. You can see I grabbed a quick picture from my spot, and you can see the plexiglass, and you can see how it kind of goes in front and it gets in your way. One of the other things you can't see necessarily, if you look next to the guy in the red hat, you can see the plexiglass actually hangs over the table a couple of inches. So that happens in a couple of different places where the plexiglass hangs over a couple inches and could, get into your way. That's pretty much the same at all Boyd properties. All right, so there's the tables. Let's take a look at the felt. There's a felt. Now I got this picture, and the felt was done on the all tall small. I'm sorry, on the repeater table. And if you notice, there's actually some cool things with it that I think is just pretty darn sharp. First off, you notice that they have the two different types of field. They've got the field, normal old field, and then they got the fielder's choice. And fielder's choice, it breaks it up even more. So you have the 2, 3, 4, the 4, 9, 10, the 10, 11, 12. You make your bet, and it pays you a little bit different. 5 for 1, 3 for 1, 5 for 1. So I think that's kind of cool. So I've never played it that way, but I think I might actually put that onto my. I actually had forgotten about that. I think I may make a little thing and use it on my table and do that. But anyway, nice looking little table. Nothing special, other than the coolness of the field bet. There's a craps table. You can see 6 seats. Craps table is to the bubble craps, I should say, is to the right. When you're walking in, it's to the right of the craps table. So like right now, if we turn to our left, we would see the craps table on the other side of this little section. So it's not like right beside it. It's just over a little bit, but you can see the bubble craps from the craps table, which is nice. So let's talk about the teams. I really, really like the people at Aliante. I think they are very knowledgeable. They don't get overly grumpy. Sometimes you get some grumpy individuals. I guess everyone gets grumpy sometimes, but I haven't run into that at the Aliante. I haven't run into those grumpy dealers or the grumpy, stick people. The crew is good, as are the table and pit bosses. I don't go to the Aliante a whole bunch of times, but they do make me feel like I've been, because they kind of recognize me. And they do make me feel, like, hey, welcome back. We're glad you're here. Other players, you do get some quality players that come into the Aliante. So if you're looking to make some money betting off other people, Aliante is not a bad place to go. Because it's so far north, you're getting all those people who live north who don't want to go down to the strip. And really they're limited. If you live on the north side of Vegas, you're limited really to the Cannery, you're limited to Santa Fe and Aliante. That's it. Other than that, you got to go deeper down into the city itself. So Aliante is pretty good. Overall clientele, it's nice. It's in a nice area. It's in a new area of town. So clientele is appropriate, very nice. Parking does get to be a pain in the main parking lot right out front because it's not very large. Most of the parking is off to the side. Which isn't bad because you can just get to the craps table. Craps table is kind of like in the middle of the casino, so it's easy to get to the craps table wherever you park. And overall atmosphere, I enjoy the Aliante. I'm not a huge fan of the table necessarily because I don't like the plexiglass thing, and because it's a popular place. There's the table's often pretty crowded, so. Yeah, other than that, though, I do like it. People are friendly. Like I said, it's a nice looking casino, good colors, nice smell. So give the Aliante a try if you're on the north side of town. Would I go way out of my way to do the Aliante? No, there's other places I would recommend to go first to get a little bit of a different experience. But hey, if you happen to be on the north side of town, go ahead and hit Aliante while you're there. Anyway, that's it. That's Steve from Press by One. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, why not? It doesn't cost anything. Please subscribe and you hit that little bell. You'll be notified when I post other videos and other crap reviews. That's all for this time. Bye, everyone.